only. Flats only. Period. When I tell y'all I was driving back from my niece's performance, I don't know what I just saw because, like, you know how people always be saying, like, they see the people with the weaves, like man weaves? Some dude was walking and he looked just like this. I promise you he did, but darker skin. Sir, what? Like, you know how I have the natural part here, right? Follicles is going up the scalp. There is no parts. Now, granted, I get the overgrowth can be real sometimes, but I cannot make that up. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do for the hang time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Is what it is. I had to sit down for a moment and reflect on something. Okay. So, as you guys have seen a little snippet of, a little, I don't know if it was a celebration or what, but with the performances that you saw, right? My niece was in it. And no, I didn't show her, right? I showed only the adults because she's still a little girl, okay? And she said, I hope the other girls are here. But I didn't know at the time that it was like this whole class or whatever. Apparently, it was like 8 girls, dwindled to 3, then it was just 2. And I didn't know this prior to, right? So she was just like, yeah, I was going to be nervous if I had to do it by myself. I said, listen, baby girl, okay? What the women in our family do, we command a room and we shut it down. That's what we do, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. If you had to do it on your own, because this is the lessons that I want to be able to pass down to her. Because we don't know if we having the children. So we don't know that because, a husband gonna have to come around. And I'm gonna have to be a full-time mom. Just is what it is. Okay? So mind you, she is the age now that I was when I started a lot of mirror work and a lot of self-reflecting on stuff. And when I tell you, I knew back then that even if I was nervous about something, I had to do it. I had to. Because it was like, okay, what's the worst than being rejected? I already been rejected numerous amount of times by that time anyway, so it's just like, why not? You know what I'm saying? So for her, it's like, yeah, we're gonna learn this lesson today. We're gonna learn this today, okay? Command the room. Shut it down, okay? And that's on her. This is gonna be a real random clip. But one thing about me, when it comes to self-care, one thing I'm gonna do is make some hot tea. Oh, I love me some hot tea. I don't know what it is that it relaxes me, But typically I like to do it, I want to say 2 to 4 times a week, like specifically at night. If I get off a little bit earlier, then I may have a cup and then save one for, that stutter, oh, and save one for later in the day. So I'm gonna do that, and let's see where else this video will take me and you. Okay. It's the end of April. I should not be wearing this thick of a sweater. And it's sunny outside, but I'm had to bundle up for my walk because I am one French fry from losing it all, but one spinach leaf from keeping it all together. We're going to have to fix that. And I know it's mind over matter. I understand that. I do. It's just the cold. Because this is like a new thing for me the past couple years. Like, I'm cold everywhere if it's not 70 and above. So I'm going to bundle up. Not wear the outfits that I buy. Now, mind you, it's just like a one piece, like cotton thing, cotton like silver colors, but you know, just trying to find things that were simple enough to put on to walk in the warmer months. So, all right, whatever, let's change. Listen, when I tell y'all no games are being played, none. This is the warmest stuff I have for like walking. Everything else is like either in dress form or whatever. So, we go see. Let's get to walking. tell y'all it's cold as balls out here. It's okay. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna go put the tripod in the car so I can do the rest of this walk. Get home. I will see y'all in the next clip. First off, whose idea was this? Let me get my ass home. For real. So typically what I like to do on my evenings, during my evenings, is do some studying and some prayer time. I think it's really important that people understand that, the book pertaining to you can be very accurate in most times. And I know that some chapters in the Bible are kind of, rougher to understand. I get it. Um, but if you read it in the context of just trying to generally understand God and what He expects of His people, and if you can relate to it in some way, like don't think of it as such an intimidating book. Like it's a history book for His children, and it's a instruction manual, if you want to call it that. That's the basic thing that I can equivalent it to, but that's what it is. It's, to me, it's never a thing that reading it, you know just, I don't know how to explain it. It's not supposed to make you, I guess, be worse off. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like when you choose the narrow path, there are more things that pop up, sure. But other than that, it is supposed to make you a person that is new. And I don't like using the other terms that people use, but um, it's supposed to make you a better person. So, um, yeah. I don't know if, explaining this type of stuff, I don't know if anyone cares really, but, just know that this book, the Bible, it'll get you right, because once you start reading it in a way, how you journal and you get your thoughts down, read it like that. Like, read it as a journal entry and see how different your perspective is when it's reading this sort of stuff. And mind you, it is a lot of historical text. So I don't want somebody to be like, oh, it's a history book, but it's a history book. You know what I'm saying? Not in a way like you have to study it to pass an exam, but you have to study it in a way to know where your particular, kind of where your lineage is from, right? So if you'll notice that and you can open your eyes to it, it can be very beneficial to read. So usually I like to go on IG Live, and because I know sometimes people don't want to read the Bible alone, they don't want to, feel like they are alone in that fight. So what I usually like to do is either be on IG Live, just reading, encouraging people to read and study also. Uh, Sometimes even talking about it, jamming out with it, just listening to music while I read. Because to me, I don't know what it is. I've always enjoyed music while studying. Yeah, I think my brother is the one that put me onto that. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. But I'll put my IG handles somewhere so that way you guys can follow me and know when I'm on live, so that way you guys can read the Bible with me. Usually I am kind of quiet, but if there's something that's to me that's profound, I can kind of talk about it a little bit. So, but yeah, all of that to say, if you don't have one, get one. If you want to just rather just have an app on your phone or something, whatever level that you're at, please understand that you can do it. Okay? You can do it. Okay. So, see you in the next clip because I'll be studying.
Thousand years later.
Welcome to Amish Country. It's a small to mid-town country area. A lot of cabins, winery, and so forth. A little quaint area in the state of Ohio. I wanted to take my mom here since I frequent here a lot. Let's go into day one. But I always thought that I'd see you, maybe one more time again. got me into it now. She really loves antiquing. She has a lot of stuff from her mother, which was born in the, well, I should say who was born in the 1920s. My mom is an older parent, however, she is very youthful when she can be, and I love her for it. So as you can see, we are just scoping the area out. Here are some items that I saw were pretty interesting. This is a 3-story antique mall in the area. So we wanted to really scout things out, see what she can remember from her pastime, her mom's pastime, and so forth. So yeah, just gonna scope the area more and more. There were a lot of unique pieces around. It was quite interesting. And this is what I would want to put over like a dining table, maybe even a pool table. Ain't that cute? And then you'll see even more stuff. When I tell you this place is stuffed from corner to corner, I really don't know how they do it. You'll see me going into the fine areas and even more stuff. This is more so furniture, because I don't know what it is about country style homes, but making it modern, I really do enjoy that. What you just saw was some signs, and now there's a lot of glassware. So in this area, it's quite quaint, and they kind of tried to color code these glassware, very vintage. And there I am. Hello. I don't know what this lighting is doing, but anyway, this is the first day that I stayed here. Wouldn't recommend it, you know, but I digress. But I do like the place for the food and the wine, but not so much for lodging. So we'll see. Going to my tried and true hotel that I usually stay at. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But in between time, we're gonna do some more shopping. I don't even know if you guys can hear me because of the music, but we're gonna see with playback. I'll see you in the next clip. Most of my stuff is already unpacked, situated. But look at the swans. Ain't that cute? But let me go back real quick. This is the bathroom. There I am. Hello. But yeah, again, little swans. Really cute. And these are my views. It always seems to be busy in this area. Okay, so when I tell y'all, I have been trying to get into this place ever since, I would say, a year and a half ago. But this place is booked, the restaurant is. And even the room sometimes, they do run. I think the cheapest is 300 and something, but it's the inn at the Honey Inn, as you saw on the placemat. And this is the Tarragon restaurant, a little sitting area that's on the outside. This hotel is absolutely beautiful. I will be staying here one day. Mudslide-esque.
I said it almost looks like one anyway.
It's not as thick though.
How do you feel about it? So as me and my mom completed dinner, I just wanted to scope out this outdoor area. It was really nice. It's surrounded by a lot of greenery, and that's one of the reasons why I really love this place. It's really nice, but wasn't able to stay here this time, but I definitely will next. Now, on the way back to the hotel, let's go. Okay. Instead of crashing the prom, I wanted to do unboxing. So usually what I like to do when I'm in this area is do a collector's necklace. I do really like necklaces. I kind of phased in and out when I was younger, but now that I am getting older, I really do appreciate a good piece of jewelry. So with this company, they have signified or dignified, whichever word you want to use, necklaces that mean something or hold a different type of meaning to the creator. And this one is the hummingbird, and my mom, she really enjoys hummingbirds, so I wanted to keep this necklace and always in remembrance of her and me when we took this trip. So feel free to read the pamphlet. But yeah, that's the new edition of necklace that I got. Now this is a close-up of it. When I tell you this thing shining on my neck, honey, yes ma'am. I also have a feathered one. You'll see it on my Instagram as well. Go like that post. One thing that I truly enjoy doing, either by myself or I'm in a cabin or in the lobby, is enjoy this fireplace. So I wanted to take my mom down with me and just enjoy some time together, talk, chat a little bit. So enjoy the fireplace with us for a moment. And then I ended up doing my walk routine. Since it was rainy all weekend, I decided to just do some laps on the treadmill in the hotel. This is basically what I did for the remainder of the day because I did need to practice my day of rest. So after I worked out, I ate, I slept, watched YouTube, but yeah, needed to get those calories burned before I rested, and that was basically the rest of my trip. So upcoming after this walk, I'm going to explain the other hotel review. Overall, this is a place where I frequent. May just have to do the isolated houses from here on out because the hotel lodging just from last year changed a lot. I don't know how to feel about it. So, gonna spend my last couple hours here and drive back to my humble abode and then get back to work tomorrow. So enjoy this small drive to the neighboring town next to where I was staying. I wanted to show my mom the area that I usually frequent. It's a little feels like a little historical downtown area where businesses and restaurants are. So enjoy the drive with us. So we are back here for our last hour in town. This is actually where we got the donut our first day, but we wanted to try the lunch here. So it actually feels nice to be back home just because the hotel lodging that I knew of just wasn't that this time. Maybe it was just bad luck this trip. I don't know, but my place I felt like gives more vacation vibes than anything. But that wraps up my travel vlog. Hopefully when I went there as well, I was able to drop off some PR packages with my mini candles. So we'll see if there's any business that comes with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to come back, like, subscribe, all that good jazz. And I will see you when I upload next.